What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, I gotta be honest, man. And again, I know this video is gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way because how dare I say anything other than how great NetherRealm is, right? But in this video, man, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss my opinion on how I think that NetherRealm Studios screwed up the story of Mortal Kombat 1 not once but twice. Now, allow me to explain. Hold on for you click off. Allow me to explain. This is not to say that the story, well, the first part of the story anyway, didn't have its good moments. This is not to say that they didn't do a good job in some aspects of some areas. I'm just simply saying that they missed an opportunity. Let me not say they screwed up, but they had two missed opportunities for a better story in Mortal Kombat 1, because I know y'all ears are brittle. It's not what you say is how you say it, right? But I think they had two, at the very least, they had two missed opportunities for a good story, or a better story than the one that was told in MK1. Now, speaking of the first story, I'm not even gonna lie. The first story, and I've even said this on stream, other than the ending, the first part of the story in MK1 was actually pretty decent until the end. At the end, I don't know what the hell happened, but it fell off a cliff, broke both his legs, broke both arms, and got hit in the throat with a rock. Because ain't no way the ending did the way that it did. You understand what I'm saying? I get the callbacks. I get the, what they were trying to do with the multiverse thing. But again, how many more multiverse theory movies or cinematics or games or any of that sort, any type of genre of that sort, how many more we gonna get in 2024 and beyond, dog? We've been watching that shit for the past 10 years. Time for something different. And with the first story, the other big thing that I wasn't really rocking with the story was, if you look at the MK11 ending, right? At the end of MK11, because since this is Liu Kang's timeline, right? You look at the ending of MK11 when you face Kronika at the end, or you face Shang Tsung at the end with Liu Kang in Aftermath, right? MK11 Aftermath. When you beat the story with Liu Kang, excuse me, I'm all over the place this morning. When you beat the story with Liu Kang, at the end he goes and he talks to the great Kung Lao, the ancestor of the current Kung Lao. You know what I mean? And he goes back and says, "I'm gonna train you for this, train you for that." Why in the first story did they not just take the opportunity to go back in time and we get the ancestors of the current Mortal Kombat players that we've been watching and knowing for the past 30 years? We could have gotten so many legacy characters back with, that would have just been a better story on a different way to tell if you're going to call it Mortal Kombat 1, why not go back to the very beginning instead of trying to create a new multiverse timeline that, just to be quite honest, makes absolutely no sense. If we're just going to be completely honest, makes zero sense from beginning to end. Again, I saw what they were trying to do in the first part of the story in MK1. It was alright, but then at the end, the shit just falls off a cliff and never recovers. That's my biggest thing about the first part. Why was the first part of the story not a callback, but a reimagination, if you just had to reboot the story of the very first Mortal Kombat? Why didn't we get, Liu Kang training the great Kung Lao to be the champion of Earthrealm again and actually defeating Goro this time? Why did we never get that instead of getting an MCU ripoff? That's all I'm gonna ask on the first part. Second part of the story they could have did, if they had to do a new one, right? All the mentions and all the hints and all the Easter eggs of Onaga. Why in the first or in the second part of MK1 did we not get an Onaga story? Onaga hasn't been in the game for, 20 years? Almost 20 years, if it hasn't been 20 years already. Damn, where's the time gone? You had the perfect opportunity right there. You're looking at the Dragon King dead in his face. Even have his army as a stage in the game. But no Onaga mention? I mean, if they're going to do, because I predict that they're going to do a second second DLC story mode. I believe that they're going to do that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, whatever, But I truly do believe that they're going to try to push. They're going to try. Well, I use that term loosely, try. But I do believe that they're going to try to do a second story expansion because they want to be the first ones to do it. They want to be innovative in ways that don't matter and then don't try to be innovative in ways that do matter. Make sense, right? But that's just the NetherRealm Studios way of doing shit for some reason. I don't know why. That's just the way they do it. But why did we not get an Onaga story? You got General Shao, even in the intros, you even got him hitting that, talking about he's captured Onaga, he's tamed Onaga, they gonna fight Onaga, going against Onaga, him and Reiko, they got intros like that. Where was Onaga? Why did we not get an Onaga story? Onaga is clearly more powerful than Havoc. He's clearly more powerful than Shang Tsung. He was more powerful than Shao Kahn when he was actually Shao Kahn and not General Steppenwolf disguised as Shao Kahn. So why did we never get the Onaga story? What happened to the Onaga story? Why mention Onaga so many times and not bring him to the game? It just really didn't make any sense to me, man. But that's just my opinion, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about the story. Did Mortal Kombat 1 and NetherRealm Studios miss the opportunity to have Onaga as a story in this game, man? I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.